Oh, wait, back it up a second. You're going where?
To Seattle with you.
I'm leaving tonight, Allison.
I know, which means there's like no time to pack.
No, Allie, we've already been through this. I don't know how long I'm gonna be out there for or when I'm coming back.
Don't worry, I talked to my mom, and miracle of miracles, she thinks that I should go with you. And I've already told Dusty that he'll have to make do without me for a while, and he's okay with having someone fill in for me.
You've done all that?
I couldn't let you go to Seattle alone, could I?
I'm just not even
You can
expecting
shower
this.
me with kisses after I finish packing, but...
Allie, honey, you gotta understand something. I would love for you to meet my family and friends. Nothing would make me happier.
But?
This has to be a solo trip. I can't take you with me.
Mommy's home! Mommy's home!
Oh, you're so beautiful. Hi, how are you? Oh, so good to see both of you.
Welcome home, sweetheart. Welcome home, welcome home.
This is the most incredible words I've ever heard in my life.
Hey, let me look at you both. Oh, you look so beautiful.
Oh, thank heavens. Thank heavens the veil worked out.
Once we get the charges dropped, then this nightmare is over.
You look so great.
Oh. Hey,
Welcome home, Mom.
You have no idea how great this is. To be here with all of you, this is just heaven.
What? You have something you want to say to me?
Yeah. What are you doing here? Well, we found out where that last call to Julia's cell phone came from.
Yeah, right. It was a phone booth.
Yes, it was a phone booth outside a convenience store on the corner of Division and 14th.
Okay, did you check it out?
For what?
Oh, come on, man. You know, fingerprints. Somebody
I
might have
got
seen
somebody
something
on
around
it now,
there.
but you gotta remember, hundreds of people could have used that phone since that time, okay?
That's all we got, Jack. Otherwise, we got a dead end here.
I realize that, Keith, but you gotta...
Hey!
Uncle Keith.
Hey, what's going on? What are you doing down here, JJ?
Yeah, I thought you were playing with Parker. Don't tell me they were fighting again.
No, they were getting along fine. I got a call from a social worker who told me to bring JJ here.
Social worker.
Yeah, I thought that it had something to do with Keith.
I don't know anything about a social worker.
Well, you can say hello to her. She's right here. That's my boy, JJ. JJ, this is Christine. She's a very nice lady. She's going to spend some time with us. Oh, and it's all right here in black and white.
What does he say?
The court has granted less supervised visitation.
Well, it's just a temporary thing till you got me full-time. But don't you worry. Before you know it, I will be your full-time daddy, JJ. You want me to be
To take responsibility for Jennifer's child. Claim the baby as your own. It's the perfect solution.
No, it's out of the question. And if you think that's going to get us anything but trouble, you need to go back to that hospital that you were in last year.
You know, you're the one who's not thinking clearly here. You two love each other. You've started a life together. No one would know that this baby is not yours, so why would anyone have to know?
I would know, and so would Jennifer.
We need to protect her.
From what?
From Craig Montgomery and being tied to him for the rest of her life.
Lying's not the answer.
You know, maybe I was wrong about you. I thought you loved my daughter and that you were looking out for her.
I am, but I'm not going to sit here and make up a
Well,
bunch
maybe at one time, but not now. Because all I see is a guy who's only looking out for himself.
What do you want, Jennifer?
Well, if you'd asked me a few weeks ago, even a few days ago, I would have said a life with Mike and a successful career.
And now?
Now I'm just exhausted. You know, I can't eat, I can't sleep, and I have all these conflicting thoughts just crashing around in my head, and I just want to close my eyes and make them all go away.
Jennifer, this isn't gonna go away. You need a plan. Do you have a plan?
Well, it would be a whole lot easier if this baby were Mike's.
Well, that's significant. Are you saying there's a part of you that wants to keep this baby?
As the World Turns is sponsored by Tide. Works wonders.
Ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it. Ain't what you do, it's the time that you do it. Ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it. And that's what
New Tide Cold Water. It cleans better in cold water than the other guy in warm.
Ain't what you do, it's the time that you do it. Ain't what you do, as long as you get results.
Cool. New Tide Cold Water.
Fight osteoporosis with Actonel. My mother always said, don't slump, or you'll get your grandmother's hump. That hump wasn't a slump. It was tiny fractures caused by osteoporosis. Prescription Actonel once a week helps prevent osteoporosis. After menopause, the spine can become weak, brittle, and fracture. That's how a hump can happen. Unlike Grandma, you've got Actonel to help protect your bones from the cells that cause osteoporosis, to help them stay strong and fight fracture. Calcium alone can't do that.
You should not take Actonel if you have low blood calcium, severe kidney disease, or cannot sit or stand for 30 minutes. Follow dosing instructions carefully. Stop taking Actonel and tell your doctor if you experience difficult or painful swallowing, chest pain, or severe or continuing heartburn, as these may be signs of serious upper digestive problems.
Actonel can't unslump a hump, but it can help fight fractures. If Grandma had osteoporosis, you could too. Call 1-877-ACTONEL and talk to your doctor. Help fight fracture with Actonel.
Our family is accustomed to living quite comfortably. In fact, we have private chefs, a family chauffeur, personal hairdressers. There. Not to mention the luxury of a soft, cushy diaper.
Now Love's has the softness of those pricey diapers without the expense. It's got cloth-like tabs, plus cottony fabric that feels cashmere soft.
I almost forgot. We also have a groundskeeper. I know. We're spoiled.
Feel the Loves.
1 puff, 7 puffs, 39, 74, 218.
It's Glade Wisp, the first automatic home air freshener you can actually see working.
245, 576, 698.
Glade Wisp delivers a puff of fragrance automatically.
906.
And unlike other air fresheners that fade, the last puff smells as great as the first.
1,000.
Always working to keep your home smelling fresh. Glade Wisp, the proof is in the puff.
2003.
SC Johnson, a family company.
First, she was held hostage by Iraqi insurgents. Then she was shot by American soldiers. Now she's telling her story. Tonight on 60 Minutes Wednesday.
What are race car drivers doing to keep your kids safe on the road? Tomorrow on The Early Show.
If this baby were Mike's, then he would still be in the equation. One mistake I made, and my life is ruined.
But Jennifer, your life isn't ruined. Mike's still here.
Yeah, for the moment. But even he admitted that he doesn't know how he'll feel down the line. And whatever choice I make, I really don't think that he and I can recover from this.
What does Mike want you to do?
He's been very careful not to weigh in on that. Says the decision is mine. But I know that having this baby will change everything. Having Craig's baby, living with a constant reminder of how I betrayed him. How can you ask that of any man? I mean, could you do it?
I'm not Mike.
You couldn't do it, could you? It really is too much to ask.
I don't care what you think about me. I only care what Jennifer thinks. I told her not to make any hasty decisions on account of me, that I would accept whatever choice she makes.
And you're willing to live with that?
Look, she's trying to make up her mind, so I'm not going to sit there and tell her.
She's basing her decision on what you're going to do. That's why she ran off to this clinic. She's scared to death that you're going to leave her.
Don't pressure me. Okay, it's not fair to me or to Jennifer.
And what about that precious baby she's carrying? Do you think it's fair to it to be raised with Craig Montgomery as a father?
Fair or not, Craig is the baby's father. There's nothing we can do to change that.
We can change that. And we can keep you and Jennifer together and make sure that the little baby is not raised with a lifetime of misery. Just say yes.
Oh, Brian, I miss you so. Not a day goes by. Nothing's the same. But I remembered our book. So let's see where old Huck is up to. Let's see, where were we? It's lovely to live on a raft. We had the sky up there all speckled with stars, and we used to lay on our backs and look up at them and discuss about whether they was made or only just happened. Jim, he allowed they was made, but I allowed they happened. I judged.
I'm sorry, I'll come back later.
No. Don't go. It's our son's birthday. I think we can celebrate together as Brian's parents.
Look, sweetheart, tonight is a big celebration. We're all here. We're all here to welcome your mama home.
Yeah, right.
Come on, I'm happy everybody's here. Just let it go, please.
Can I interest anyone in some chocolate cake or some homemade ice cream? I think we've got at least one taker.
Okay, taking ice cream all around.
All right, I'll be right back. Come on. Can I help you in the kitchen? Yes, follow me.
Place looks good. Obviously, Emma kept everything running very smoothly.
We tried, but you are the heart of this home. You always will be.
Thank you.
Where's Aaron? Is he working tonight?
I've been so busy, I forgot to tell you.
Tell me what?
He got a call from Seattle, and his mother is in the hospital, so he's going to go spend some time with her.
Well, how much time?
He's not sure. He doesn't know how long it's going to take her to recover, but it may be a while.
When's he leaving?
Tonight.
Do I embarrass you? You don't want to be seen with me?
Allison, oh, come on, Allie. I just finished telling you how much I wanted you to meet everybody. It's just the timing is just really bad. And I'm gonna be at the hospital a lot. And if the news comes back bad about my mom, I'm not sure that they're gonna want visitors.
I know that, but...
I've kept them on the back burner for too long. And it's really time that I focus on them. And you understand that, don't you? That's my phone. I better get it. Could be news about my mom. Hello.
Hey, it's me. I'm glad you're still around.
Hey, is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. We're having a welcome home party for Lily, and I was hoping that maybe you could stop by before you headed out. It would give you a chance to say goodbye to everybody, especially Luke. I think he really needs to see you.
See you in a few.
You're leaving?
Holden wants me to come by and say goodbye to the crew. Mainly Luke. He's going through a rough time, and I probably shouldn't leave without talking to him. Do you want to come with me, Allie? Allison, please. Don't do this. Look, I'll be back. You know I'll be back. Seattle isn't forever, okay? We are.
Come on, don't you want to spend time with your daddy? He's being shy.
He's terrified.
Look, can he do this? Can he demand time without warning?
Actually...
Look, I'm sorry. I should have called first. But, you know, I was just excited to see JJ. You know what I mean. Next time,
No, hopefully there's never going to be a next time, Sweeney.
Let's go, Double J. Come on.
Do I have to?
Yeah, everything's going to be okay, all right? We'll be right here. Nothing's going to
That's right. That's right. All you have to do is look through that window right there, and you'll see us, okay?
Let's go, little man.
All right, look. I'm calling Baldwin. All right, that's a good idea.
He doesn't actually have a chance of getting custody of that child,
I'm
does
gonna
he?
call Tom. Maybe he can give us a heads up on which way the judge might go. You'll stay here?
I'm not going anywhere.
Hidden Valley Ranch is coming to Chicago's Navy Pier, asking folks, how should ranch dressing taste?
Creamy, thick, good.
I can tell this is Hidden Valley because it's perfect.
That's what it's supposed to taste like.
Hidden Valley is the original. This is the real deal.
I don't know of any other brands that can compare to this.
Hidden Valley Ranch dressing. We made it first, we made it right.
It really tastes good.
And now Hidden Valley Ranch and Lay's Stacks have come together to create the ultimate flavor combination.
Burning, itching, but the pain's the worst. I should have used
new Preparation H Cream. Burning, itching, plus maximum strength pain relief on contact. The most complete Preparation H relief ever. New Preparation H Cream. Pain relief on contact.
We all wish for good health, but if you're not taking Caltrate, you may be coming up short.
The same Caltrate shown to help stop bone loss has also been shown in a clinical study to help reduce a major risk factor for colon cancer.
Caltrate, for bone and colon health.
It's magic! A complete 8-piece bed set. Any size, even king. Just $40. This week only at Kmart.
Your friends will smell the freshness, but they won't find the air freshener. Renuzit Airlets, the discreet air freshener that looks and works just like an outlet. Renuzit Airlets, the scent is all you notice. From Renuzit.
Day after day, you test your blood if you have diabetes. But if you don't code properly, your readings can be up to 43% off. With Bayer's Essentia Contour Meter, there's no coding needed, so you get the information you need every single day.
News from O'Cedar, the new Pro Ring mop.
O'Cedar in red?
Yes, it's the new Velita line with Collectex.
It collects particles.
Even hair and crumbs.
O'Cedar makes your life easier.
Velita Pro Ring by O'Cedar.
No, 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 no. You can't, you won't change my diaper now. Because I've got things to do, like run around the grass and play with this big ball and look at bugs and dogs and eat some snacks and chase a lot of birds.
Too busy for a diaper change? Good thing there are Huggies Convertibles diaper pants, the only ones that go on like pants. Or when it's time for a break, they go on like regular diapers too.
Yes, 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 yes. I have got lots of things to do.
Keeping a relationship alive? It takes work.
Discover something unique. KY Warming Ultra Gel
Creates a gentle warming sensation on contact. That'll work.
KY Warming Ultra Gel Personal Lubricant. There's never been anything like it. And for couples everywhere, it's creating quite a sensation. For a free sample, visit ky.com. KY Warming Ultra Gel.
How does it feel to be free?
Oh, it's the best feeling in the world. Second only to being here with my family.
Oh.
Thanks for coming by.
No hi, Luke? Thought you were leaving. I wasn't gonna leave without saying goodbye to my kid brother.
Dad told me your mom's sick.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I would have told you myself, but I didn't have the chance. Everything's going on so quick, and I have to pack.
Well, if anybody's in need of an energy burst, there's cake and ice cream in the kitchen. Help yourself.
Shall we?
Go ahead and get me one. Where did Luke go? You gonna forget? I'll find him.
know what is sweeter, that delicious cake we just had, or kisses from you guys? Oh, I know the answer now. Definitely kisses. Thank you.
Gosh, if I didn't know better, I'd think nothing had changed at all. I mean, you're all here, everyone's amiable, under the same roof, one big happy family.
You know, their mom's home. Nothing better than that.
That leads us to the inevitable question. Lily's home. Are you?
Oh, son, I gotta take off. I'm out of time, okay? But I promise you, I'll be back. All right? Why don't you give your daddy a hug? Give me a hug. That's right. Come on, JJ. Now, you be nice to your daddy, okay? Because no matter what happens with this custody hearing, you'll always be mine. I'm always gonna take care of you. You know what I mean? All right. I'll see you soon, JJ. Real soon.
What did you say to him?
None of your business, sweet thing.
You obviously scared him.
Save it. Look, I know you don't give a damn about my son.
I care enough to keep him away from a monster like you.
You call me a monster? Whoa. Tell me something. What would JJ think? Does he know that you stepped over his dead mom's corpse just so you could vacuum up around her? Don't you get high and mighty with me, woman. I know the truth.
You can hate me as much as you like. I really don't care. But if you love that little boy at all, you'll let him stay with the people that he loves and trusts.
Not gonna happen.
Don't you think he's been through enough?
You tell me something else. Do you think JJ, with all these people that care for him so much that he loves and trusts, how'd he wind up with a broken leg?
It was an accident. Kids, they get hurt when they're playing. It happens all the time.
Yeah, especially when the playground monitors at the school, they're too busy yapping on their cell phones to be looking out for kids.
What?
Look, all I know is when JJ was living with me, he didn't break any bones.
Could Julia make that claim?
Well, she ain't here, is she? Now, if you want what's best for yourself, you stay the hell out of my way, Carly. And tell Keith he's gonna hear from my lawyer.
Hey, did Les go already? Huh? What's wrong? Did he do something?
He said something strange. He was talking about the park when JJ broke his leg and how the playground monitors were talking on their cell phones.
How would he know something like that?
Do you think that JJ might have told him?
There's one way to find out.
I'm not sure I'm up to celebrating anything with you. And I'm certainly not gonna argue with you here in front of our son, not on his birthday.
Oh, well, we never argued in front of our children before, so we don't have to start now. I'll give you some time alone.
Wait. You don't have to leave. I just don't know what we could say to each other without causing more pain.
Well, we don't have to say anything. Why don't you pick up where I left off? Huck and Jim were trying to decide where the stars came from.
Jim said the moon could have laid them. Well, that looked kind of reasonable, so I didn't say nothing against it. Because I've seen a frog lay most as many. So, of course, it could be done. We used to watch the stars that fell, too, and see them streak down. Once or twice a night, we would see a steamboat slipping along in the dark. And now and then it belch a whole world of sparks out of her chimneys. And they would rain down in the river. And look awful pretty.
You're asking me to go against everything that I believe in.
I know that lying is very difficult for you, but I think you just haven't considered the alternative. You and Jennifer have your whole lives ahead of you, and you love each other. You can raise this baby, give it brothers and sisters, have the family that you always wanted and dreamed of. You just have to make sure that Craig doesn't get anywhere near it. Your lie will be for the greater good.
The end justifies the means. Never been a big fan of that philosophy.
Well, sometimes that's the only way. You still have time, Mike. You still have time right now, but if you do nothing, someday you'll remember this conversation, and you wish to God that you'd heeded my advice.
Great. We done here.
Mike, you destroyed 3 lives out of some misplaced sense of honor and fair play. There is nothing fair about any of this. And if Craig finds out the truth, he'll be anything but honorable, and you will never get him out of your lives. Now, is that what you want? Is that what you want for Jennifer? So think about this very hard before you make any kind of decision. Jennifer needs you. Don't let her down.
Jennifer, I have always wanted kids, you know that. But Cabot made me realize that where kids come from, who their biological parents are, that doesn't matter. But this is different.
Because of Craig?
Yes. Jennifer, if you can ignore who Craig is, everything he represents, all the damage that he's done to your family, to Carly, to Rosanna, to you, then you are a better person than I am. So that's the question, I guess. And can you ignore the facts and for the rest of your life? If the answer to that question isn't yes, then seriously, how can you even consider having Craig Montgomery's child?
Coming up on As the World Turns.
All I'm asking is that you support my choice. Can you do that for me? Because I really do need you to do that for me.
I'd like to come back home.
I'm not so sure it's a good idea for you to live here anymore.
It's like having fuzzy slippers on your teeth, but the real word for it is plaque. And that news came straight from the dentist. His advice, switch to Colgate Total.
Only Colgate Total protects for 12 hours against a complete range of oral health problems.
It's clean. Even right after lunch, the plaque didn't come back.
It has a 12-hour protective shield and reduces plaque by up to 98%.
The dentist said the fuzz factor was gone. Just not in those words.
Colgate Total, #1 recommended by dental professionals. Complete 12-hour protection.
The Veet Reserva bladeless kit makes shaving without a blade even better. With a new flexible head and dual fins. There's no cuts, just smoothness that lasts up to twice as long as shaving. Veet smoothness, a feeling that lasts.
Every morning, millions of people get off to the wrong start.
Hold the door.
That's why there's International Delight. Delight in every cup.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your body.
New Crystal Light on the go. Just pour, shake, and go.
Shake, shake, shake. Oh, yeah. Shake your body. Fresh body. Fresh body. La, la, la.
Take a fresh look at yourself with touches of cucumber, green tea, and 1/4 hydrating lotion in new Dove Cool Moisture Bar and Body Wash.
After we adopted Max and Fuzzy, we adopted new Arm & Hammer Multi-Cat Clumping Litter with thousands of baking soda crystals that absorb and destroy odors on contact. It works better than any other multi-cat litter. An odor-free home starts with Arm & Hammer.
I am a strong person. I'm a happy person. I'm a mother, a wife, a scientist. I am a diabetic, and I test 6 times a day. But I don't feel like a pincushion because this is my meter.
The AccuCheck Compact System eases pain others cause. A 17-strip drum takes the pain out of struggling with strips. You can also test on your palm instead of your sensitive fingers.
I test more, I hurt less, and that's what it's all about.
Switch to the AccuCheck Compact System. Less painful from start to finish.
You can feel symptoms of menopause as early as your 30s. It's called perimenopause.
So take the estrogen perimenopause quiz. Find out if estrogen can help you reduce many of these symptoms naturally, effectively, without drugs. Don't wait till menopause to get estrogen.
Tonight, can a huge storm keep one driver from delivering delicious beef jerky?
I'm requesting permission for 318.
They're not opening your packages needing the contents.
A new King of Queens. Then it's neighbor versus neighbor in the battle to save one tree. Yes, dear.
Night, Tarzan.
Good night, Cheetah. A new episode CBS tonight after the King of Queens.
Thursday, Stephanie's all alone. Her tribe mates gone forever.
I'm so scared.
What will happen to her?
Oh my God.
All new Survivor, CBS Thursday.
Carpet Corner. We'll give you credit. It will deliver today.
What makes Carpet Corner Chicago's choice for carpet? Name brands, hard to beat prices, and expert installation. Our in-store financing gives you instant credit. And save on bedrooms, dining rooms, living rooms, appliances, and electronics. Carpet Corner, home of instant credit, on the corner of 46th and Ashland.
Carpet Corner.
Do you enjoy helping others? Would you like to increase your income? Then you're a perfect candidate to get started in a medical career. Coin American Institute can train you for a career as a medical administrative assistant. But first, you need to take 5 minutes and call Coin American Institute at the number on your screen right now. We offer hands-on training to get you into a new career. Classes are forming soon, so call right now before this opportunity passes you by.
Online predators targeting you, targeting your children.
You've got one guy asking you if you like older men, another one if you've ever done anything sexually.
Antonio Mora investigates the world of cyber sex crimes. Thursday on CBS 2 News at 10.
Did a brother and sister spat turn violent? Next, Judge Judy.
I just feel that if this were Mike's baby, then you would have a shot at something approaching normal. But with Craig in the picture, you have nothing to look forward to but threats and abusive demands. It's going to be an all-out war for your time, control of your life, control over your baby. And you combine that with the fact that Craig and Barbara despise one another.
You know, I would protect the baby from both of them.
How are you going to do that, Jennifer? You're going to move to the other side of the world? You're going to leave all of your friends and your family behind and then just run off into the middle of the night?
You know, the world looks pretty dark to you right now, especially after losing Rosanna. So maybe this isn't the time to be hammering you with questions about children.
Wait, hold on a second. Everything that I just said to you has nothing to do with Rosanna and everything to do with you. Jennifer, I love you. And I want you to be happy. And I think that you are going to be a spectacular mother. I just wonder if this is the right situation for you, because it seems like all of the odds are just stacked against you.
You came here thinking that I should not have this baby, didn't you? So what was with the whole what do you want, Jen? Because you really don't care about what I want. You just want me to want what you want.
I remember how much Bryant loved this book. He would have stayed up all night reading it if he could. He'd say, Mom, just one more chapter, okay? You'd think it was the only book we owned. He read it so many times.
Brian will always be a 10-year-old boy with a fishing pole in his hand, looking for his next adventure like Huck Finn.
I know how much you love your children. By your own admission, you weren't always the best father, but there's no denying your love.
Those kids are the best thing I ever did. We had some good times.
Unforgettable.
I only wish I could turn the clock back. Do it again.
Hey. Billions and billions of stars out there. It's amazing, isn't it? When are you coming home? I have no idea. I don't know. I should have gone back a long time ago. Yeah, I came to Oakdale, and my life changed so much that it's like I almost forgot where I came from. Now my mom's sick. Well, you know, there was a lot of problems back home, Luke. There's a lot of problems here. The point is that every family has problems. Okay, but they love us. No matter how much you screw up or you feel like they're letting you down, they still love you. Us. You can go a million miles away. Nobody's gonna know you and love you like your own family does. I guess I'll have to take your word for it. You've got to learn to forgive them, Luke. You can't have that anger in your heart, because it's only gonna ruin your own life. Not theirs. Yours. And who knows how long we're gonna be on this planet. And if Holden will even still be around when you realize that people make mistakes. Don't take it for granted that they'll always be there. Just don't be like me and just let everything pass. You know? Before it's too late. It's not worth it. I hope everything works out for you. You too.
Well, listen, buddy, I gotta ask you a question. Did you talk to your dad about the accident you had in the playground when you broke your leg?
No.
No? You sure about that?
I'm sure.
Okay. Jack, you got a minute? Yeah, why don't you stay in here and color while we talk to your Uncle Keith, okay?
Dad can go home with you.
You bet.
Did you get a hold of Baldwin?
Yeah, that bum Sweeney and his lawyer are gearing up for round 2.
Well, Les seems pretty confident he's going to get a ruling in his favor.
Why does he say that?
You mentioned anything to Les about the playground monitors being on their cell phones at the time of JJ's accident?
No, I'd barely be in the same room with Sweeney. Well, where'd he get this information?
We don't know.
Unless he was there. Well, that was a while back. I mean, JJ would have mentioned something.
Not if JJ didn't know. Les could have been watching him in secret.
When was Sweeney released from prison?
I checked it out once. Maybe it's time I dug a little deeper.
I think so.
Always introduces an amazing dry weave that's softer than before, more like cotton. And Always Super Maxi pulls moisture away faster than the next leading brand, Super Maxi, to help keep you dry and comfortable. If you like cotton, you'll love new Always. Feel the new, softer top sheet on our clean weave regular and long panty liners, too.
This is Ted.
Hey, Pete.
This is his wife, Ann. Ted just turned 50. He now has a much higher risk of getting colon cancer. Ann wants him to visit his doctor to get checked, like she did. She won't get off Ted's back until he does.
Very nice people. We want to make
You
sure
go,
that we have
Ann.
that 30%.
If you're 50 or older, talk to your doctor about getting tested for colon cancer. For a free information kit, call 800-ACS-2345. This is the American Cancer Society.
Living with genital herpes can be a hassle. Whenever I had an outbreak, it felt like it took days out of my life. But then I talked to my doctor about Valtrex. Just one pill a day helped reduce the number of my outbreaks. And now, I've been outbreak-free for nearly a year.
It's a brand new day.
In a one-year clinical study among people with genital herpes who took Valtrex, at 6 months, over half were outbreak-free. After 1 year, a third were outbreak-free.
Now my days are right where they belong.
It's a brand new day.
There is no cure for herpes. Even with treatment, it may be possible to spread herpes. Valtrex may not prevent all recurrences. To avoid a potentially serious complication, tell your doctor if your immune system is not normal because of bone marrow or kidney transplant or advanced HIV disease. Common side effects are headache, nausea, and abdominal pain.
Ask your doctor if daily Valtrex is right for you. My days are how I want them, and there's nothing better than that.
It's a brand new day.
Funny how an Oreo tends to make milk disappear. Oreo, milk's favorite cookie.
You want them to share everything. Everything but their germs. So use Lysol Disinfectant Spray. It kills 99.9% of germs on surfaces your family touches. Life demands Lysol. That's a fact.
Human statues and hotels with dirty laundry.
Love the smell of a cover-up in the afternoon.
A new CSI New York tonight.
Thursday, it's 4 unforgettable cases with 4 times the mystery.
Maybe a joyride. Maybe a getaway.
And 1 life-threatening moment. A new CSI then.
Agnes Deschamps. No one's seen her for a couple of days. Check this out.
Somebody didn't like their reading. A new Without a Trace after CSI Thursday.
Allie, okay? I'm sorry that you can't come with me. I wish things can be different.
Of course, I know that.
What's got you worried?
What if you run into an old girlfriend or something? Or you fall in love with someone new? Or you decide that you want to stay in Seattle permanently? What if Oakdale starts turning into the place that you haven't visited in years?
Hell no, Allie, okay? Never. You know, I have my own list of worries, too.
You?
Well, sure. What if you forget about me? You know, what if some new guy starts working at Metro and sweeps you off
Never
your feet?
happen. I'm already swept. You're the only one I want. Shouldn't you finish packing?
I can wait.
I miss being here so much.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'd forgotten how much I love this house until I came back to be with the kids.
It's home.
Lucinda asked me if I was going to be moving home for good.
What did you say?
I told her that I needed to run it by you first.
What do you want?
I'd like to come back home. For the kids. That's okay with you.
If you'd asked me that a month ago, I'm not so sure it's a good idea for you to live here anymore.
Jennifer, stop. I don't have an ulterior motive or an axe to grind. Nothing. If ever there were a right time to have a baby, this ain't it.
Well, you know, there was this woman at the clinic, and she already had a child. She was pregnant with another one, and you could tell that it wasn't planned. That, I mean, she even said that the timing wasn't right. But Paul, she was happy. You know, she was excited and loving.
Great, Jennifer. What does this have to do with you?
I'm saying that I'm not sure there's ever a perfect time to have a kid.
You had a conversation with a woman at a clinic. And you don't know her, you don't know her family, but you know ours, and you know Craig, and you're gonna take on a lifetime of responsibility based on a 5-minute chat that you had with and forgive me, but with a woman who's of a hormonal mother-to-be.
Listen, all I'm asking is that you support my choice. Either way.
Jennifer.
Can you do that for me? Because I really do need you to do that for me.
You know you can always count on me. Always.
Do you have any Three Musketeers bars?
You won't believe how light and fluffy a Three Musketeers bar is. Lots of chocolate whipped up to perfection and wrapped in luscious milk chocolate with 45% less fat. Go ahead. Feel free to reach for one.
Three Musketeers?
Three Musketeers, a lighter way to enjoy chocolate.
Can I get one more?
Sadly, arthritis pain can make people say goodbye to the little things they love, but not people who use Aleve. People whose doctors have told them the good news about the strength and safety of Aleve. The good news that only 2 Aleve can stop arthritis pain all day. It would take 8 Tylenol to do that. Take back the pleasure arthritis pain took away. Ask your doctor about the good news. Ask your doctor about Aleve.
Welcome to the great indoors. That's what Calvin and I call it. Calvin's got his own indoor style, his own indoor needs, and his own indoor food. I did some research and found out about Purina Cat Chow Indoor Formula. It's nutritionally formulated for indoor cats and has wholesome grains and the garden greens Calvin craves.
Physical, emotional, complete. That's the Purina Cat Chow way of life.
Indoor cat, Purina Cat Chow Indoor Formula. Makes sense.
Every kid's different. That's why Pull-Ups has 2 new training choices. New Pull-Ups training pants with wetness liner help kids feel the difference between wet and dry. And Pull-Ups with learning designs fade when wet to help kids see the difference. Your friends will smell the freshness, but they won't find the air freshener. Renuzit Airlets, the discreet air freshener that looks and works just like an outlet. Renuzit Airlets, the scent is all you notice. From Renuzit.
Nature fanatic, health nut. Grape nuts eaters have been called many things. Fortunately, they haven't heard a word of it. The unique nutty crunch and delicious taste of grape nuts. Live life your own way.
Help is on the way, Mr. Abbott.
An unlikely hero.
I didn't hurt your father. I am telling you the truth. What do I have to say to convince you of that?
Nothing. You need to convince the police.
Plus,
Newman Enterprises isn't the right place for Victoria.
a surprising return.
I don't want to fight about this with you.
Because you know that's a fight that you can't win.
So what are you gonna do? Challenge me?
The Young and the Restless this week on CBS Daytime.
Already? Well, let me get dressed. I'll drive you to the airport.
I already called the cab, Ellie. I don't want you driving this late at night. The last thing I want to do is say goodbye to you at an airport, okay? We'll do it right here at home. You looking all sexy in my shirt. Seattle's not forever, okay? I'll be back.
You promise me?
I promise you.
I'll miss you like crazy.
I'll miss you too. I'm gonna call you every day.
I hate this.
I'll be back before you know it, okay? All right? I'm gonna get downstairs. You lock the doors when I leave. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Be thinking about you the whole time.
And you'll call me when you get in?
It's gonna be late, though.
I don't care. I just want to hear your voice.
I love you, Allison.
I love you, Aaron.
You really don't want me home?
Before Julia died, that's all I wanted. My husband to come home. For us to be a family again, for us to try to make things the way they used to be. have to tell you, I had a lot of time to think when I was locked up. And you were right. Our problems didn't start with Julia. They started a long time before that. And if we're gonna live under the same roof and try to be a family again, we'll have to earn that. No more going through the motions, no more false hopes, no more impossible expectations. We have to figure out what we really want. What's really important. Not because of some obligation we have to each other or habit, but because no other option will do.
Right. I'm gonna grab my things.
Mommy, Daddy, read us a story.
Why don't you go sit down?
It's okay, just stay one night.
Okay. I'll be out here first thing in the morning.
Okay, why don't we read the way we always used to read together? I'll read one page and you can read another.
All right, that sounds good.
Okay. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away.
There lived a little girl who dreamed of a better place. A place where she could be happy.
And she wanted that for a very, very long time.
Yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Oh, son of a... Come on, what? What did they say?
Les was released from Statesville a week before Julia was murdered.
Yeah, but I thought you said...
Everything I checked on before said he was still in custody.
Well, where was he?
I have no idea. But I'm sure as hell gonna find out.
Brian is gone and Lucy's no longer a child. But if God gave me the chance to do it all over again, I'd do things differently. I would. I'd give them the chance to grow. I would. I would be the father they needed me to be.
Don't fool yourself, Craig. The one thing I have learned from you is that you don't really change. Not in any lasting way.
Jennifer?
Yeah.
Well, did you get a sense of what she's going to do?
I hope that what I said got through to her.
You told her not to have the baby?
She asked for my opinion. I gave it.
How could you do that?
It was easy. I just thought of you.
Come rest. All right, come sit on the couch.
Do I need to talk?
You know what? I don't know about you, but I really think I'm all talked out today.
Who have you been talking to?
It's, you know what? Just, you need to rest, and I just need to hold you. Okay? Mm.
This is perfect.
Yeah. Look, I don't want you to think about anything but sleep. Everything else we can take care of tomorrow. I want a wife. And I want a home. And I want a dozen arms wrapped around me when I come through the door.
You can raise this baby, give it brothers and sisters, have the family that you always wanted and dreamed of. You just have to make sure that Craig doesn't get anywhere near it.
Baby, you know I want to do everything I can to help you. And the last thing I want to do is let you down, but never mind. You just keep sleeping.
on the next As the World Turns.
If you are ready to become a mom, I'm ready to be a dad. Unconditionally.
What's with the bag?
I can't stay in this house anymore.
I know Sweeney better than you do. I know how to get under his skin.
Tell me what you got.
Share the love.